Well, hey, we're here at the Manatee Cancer Center. We're having a wonderful mixer for the Chamber of Commerce here in Manatee County, and it's Olympics time, Summer Olympics 2012, and we've been getting some perspectives on the Olympics from a number of participants, and actually most recently we've heard that moving furniture should be considered an Olympic sport. We'll have to mention it to the IOC and the Olympic Committee and see what they think. In the meantime, let's head inside and see what those guys think. All right, we're doing a Chamber of Commerce mixer here at the Manatee Cancer Center, and I'm welcomed right now by Bill Corkery. Thanks for stopping by for a moment to talk about sports a little bit and your favorite Olympic moment. Thanks, Bill. Tell us one of your favorite Olympic moments, either current or from the past.
Well, I'd say the current one would have to be Phelps winning an unprecedented 23 medals. That really is mind-boggling. That's right there in terms of beauty is Gale Sayers running in the mud, Jimmy Brown running over linebackers, and I'd have to say Usain Bolt in the 100, having him pull away. But you still have to give it to Phelps being one of, if not the best, Olympian who ever lived.
Absolutely. You know, and you mentioned a couple of other Hall of Famers in terms of football and other sports. As I understand it, you actually played basketball with a Hall of Famer yourself. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I had gone to Powell Memorial. Mr. Koenig was the math teacher as well as the, he was known as Lou Alcindor at the time.
Lou Alcindor.
Then when he went to UCLA to bigger and better things, and I became a very happy Woodman of the World. Furniture sale, insurance salesman.
That's great. So, of course, we're talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for those of you that don't realize. And you were, what position did you play?
I was point guard.
You were point guard. And as I understand it, you still play a pretty good set of hoops.
Yeah, I do. Surprisingly for my age, I just can only play so long. And then I think the age catches up with you, not on the speed, but on the stamina. Right on.
Cool. Well, why don't you take one little free throw at the camera, and thanks for popping by, Bill. Still got it. All right, we're here now with the fabulous Dr. Turalba to share your Olympic thoughts for this year. What do you think, Doctor?
Oh, I thought it was pretty good. I really enjoyed the American swimmers, though, especially Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps?
I think that he has done a lot to, show improve the sport, for one thing, and to show it to the world that he's the best. And he was able to redeem himself from all those, split-second losses that he had. So I think that was great. So, and he's going to be probably branded as the greatest swimmer of all time, Olympic swimmer, for one thing. So,
are you a swimmer yourself?
No, I just like to watch them.
Oh, that's
actually, my favorite sport is basketball. Olympic sport is basketball, and I look forward to them winning again this.
Winning the gold?
Of course. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Good deal. Well, wonderful.
If they slack off, the Spaniards might beat them, from what I hear.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah. So, but let's root for the U.S. to take the gold again.
There you go.
All right, we have the Team USA swim competition now, synchronized swimming. We have Mary and Bob. Take it away.
USA! USA!
We are the synchronized swimmers.
And we're going to get a gold medal, baby.
For Team USA.
Woohoo! Woo!
Go Chamber.
Go Chamber!
Hang on, wait. Now, do we have a vote from the judges? The judges, please. The judges vote a 10. A 10 across the board. USA! All right. Way to go, Bob. All right, Mary. Congratulations. Congratulations to you all. Dun 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 dun. All right, well, continuing on here at the Manatee Cancer Center, we're here with Jill Salazar, and we're having our favorite Olympic moment. What was your favorite Olympic moment to this point for the 2012 Olympics?
Watching the parents of the gymnast as she was doing her routine. They were struggling, and they were trying to do the routine, too.
So they were kind of helping her along?
Yes, yes, absolutely, yeah.
So were you impressed with Gabby and her victory?
Oh, absolutely, yes. We're very proud of all of our Olympians. Yeah, they're all doing a great job.
Wonderful. Well, gosh, thanks for coming by, and thanks for sharing your Olympic moment.
My favorite sport, my favorite Olympic sport?
Yeah.
Is people watching?
Thank you, Dr. Nguyen, so much, and thank you for hosting this event tonight to give not only you the opportunity to meet our members, but to allow our members in this community to know what a gem and a resource we have here for when people are going through extraordinarily difficult times. So thank you to you and to Dr. Taralba, who's been engaged, I know, in many ways in our community.
We're here with Ed Bailey. Ed, you're running for as a Republican candidate for Supervisor of Elections, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, we need to know, as a Supervisor of Elections, what would you vote as your favorite Olympic sport and maybe athlete?
Well, I'm really impressed with Gabby. You know, I'm happy that she was able to take that all-around gold and it made America look real good. Yep. I also watched some tennis. They took it as well, the Williams sisters.
That's right.
But I really like that volleyball.
Which one, the beach or the men's?
The men, they play volleyball too?
Yeah, believe it or not, I know. Hard to believe, right? I know. Yeah, wasn't it an outrage, some of these people that didn't wear bikinis? What was that all about?
Well, I didn't see theirs, but the other one, I'm not even sure if we won or not. But it was sure a good match.
That's for sure.
I'm not even sure we were playing. I watched it.
Yeah, absolutely. Women's volleyball, definitely, women's beach volleyball has definitely been enchanting.
Yes, it's up there with gymnastics.
Oh, wait, we have some dissenters over here. We'll have you on in a minute about that.
They didn't watch the volleyball game I watched.
That's right. Well, thank you much for all of them. Thank you, Ed. Well, good luck in the election.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming by tonight.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
So get those done. I think we're passing it up now, so we've got our door prizes coming.
Primarily because all of her sweet maids.
And our winner is, I'm not looking, our winner is, oh, I don't know if he's still here, Tim Estep with Sudath. No, he is. You have a 2-week-old at home. You need to go home now.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ellen, hello.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Very well. How are you?
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, what was your sport?
The gymnastic, the women, the Fab Five.
The Fab Five. Okay. Yes. Were you a gymnast yourself?
Oh, no.
Well, you look like you could have been.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. So who was your favorite among all these gals?
They were all good. They were all good.
What is it that you love so much about the sport?
I just love the way they are able to bend themselves into pretzels. I mean, they're just so focused.
Yes.
And you know that they're going to succeed in life just because they're so focused on what they do.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Thanks for coming by, and congratulations on being a winner. You know you're a winner always.
Thank you.
Well, right now I have just voted a 10 for Adam from Rent H2O. And Adam, I hear you're kind of an avid Olympic sport watcher. Tell us a little bit about your favorite sport.
I like watching swimming, and I'm really impressed about Michael Phelps winning all the medals. And sorry to see that he's retiring, but I totally agree with that.
Sure, absolutely. Now, I would have been very concerned if you didn't mention a water-based sport considering your company. So that was sort of a trick question, but you passed it with flying colors.
Well, thanks.
Well, you know, we've been back in the room discussing some Olympic things, and I was getting a little bit parched, so I thought I'd come out and see what was going on out here. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Wonderful. Have you had a chance to watch the Olympics at all?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Was there a particular sport or event that you really enjoyed watching?
Gymnastics, all of it.
Oh, all of it, huh? Great. Were you a gymnast yourself growing up?
No, I wasn't.
Did you aspire to be one?
No.
No? We're so delighted that you came out today, and you're going to tell us all about your favorite Olympic sport, maybe Olympic athlete, and why.
I'll say the beach volleyball, the girls' beach volleyball, because I play so well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You look like you're probably a good spiker, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it's interesting because your dear friend a moment ago, Ellen, she seemed to be a dissenter on the beach volleyball thing. What's that all about?
I know. Yeah.
Are you jealous of the girls? Okay, well that's that's understandable, right? But we live in a beach community, so I think it's important to support that kind of thing, right? Well, we're here now with George Mendez, and all right, your favorite Olympic sport. It seems like it's kind of a consensus so far with the men. What do you think?
Well, actually, I watched the boxing.
Really?
I did. I like the boxing. The reason for that is because when I grew up, my dad used to watch what used to be called the Gillette Cavalcade of Sports Friday night fights. Okay. And I got my acclimation to fights with my dad, so I've been watching them ever since, and I really like the boxing. I don't like the judging when it comes to boxing, but I like the boxing.
So, of course, we remember back in 1960, a guy named Cassius Clay was kind of famous at that time.
That's right, absolutely.
Wonderful. And so the beach volleyball also, you get a vote for that?
I love the beach volleyball, yeah.
Excellent.
The women's volleyball.
Right, well, of course, sure. Now, curiously, is there any sport that you've ever seen that you think, man, that should be an Olympic sport, or one that you've seen that you think, man, we shouldn't even have that in there? It's silly. Maybe ping pong or badminton or speed walking. Is there something that you kind of think?
I really can't get into to the what is it, in the pool where they throw the ball?
Oh, yeah, water polo.
Water polo. I really can't get into that at all. I didn't watch 2 seconds of that.
Okay. Well, there you go. So we got to vote against water polo. We will file that with the Olympic Committee in 2016. Thanks, George.
Okay.
Appreciate it. So tell me, what Olympic sport do you think should be added to the 2016 Olympics?
Salmon eating.
Great. Well, we're here with Rob Moats, who's a teacher, and he's also running for the school board of Manatee County, right?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. And, of course, this is all Olympic themed here at the Manatee Cancer Center, and it's been an exciting time here and as well as in London. What did you think of some of your favorite things that you've watched at the Olympics?
My favorite sports, the two sports I'm watching, well, the two teams I'm watching are the men and women's indoor volleyball teams.
Great sport, huh?
Phenomenal.
Great
the athletes are amazing. The men are coalescing and defending, and I think the women have a shot to win our first gold in a long, long time. So I'm very excited about it.
Now, did you play volleyball at one time?
No, not much as a kid, but I just love the sport. I think they've just done phenomenal.
Beautiful.
This year.
Now, curiously, of course, volleyball was the one. Is there a sport that you've seen or heard anything? Why is that an Olympic sport? Is there something that you kind of go, that's kind of weird?
The one everybody points to, all my friends have pointed to, has been trampoline. It's like,
trampoline.
Really, I have my 6-year-old niece does trampoline. I'm like, it's not quite the same, and you try to explain and go, no, it's trampoline. Really, I just can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I want it to be a sport. I really, really do.
But somehow it just can't
it's trampoline.
It's trampoline.
There's airheads in Tampa. They're doing an Olympic sport apparently with headgear.
That's right.
So it's going to be awesome though.
Well, you know what? So we'll have to again contact the Olympic Committee and see what we can do.
Well, God bless them because I think it's phenomenal. But it's really like a gymnast who really can't cut it anymore and found something else. It's really that's
bouncing for the skies.
And God bless them for actually getting to London for doing it.
Absolutely.
I mean, absolutely.
Hey, any way you can get there, right?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Great.
Well, good luck with everything,
Thank
Rob.
you.
Thanks for
I
coming by
appreciate
tonight.
it.
Appreciate it. Great. Well, I was just talking to Jill here, who, of course, has been working here for several years, and she's absolutely amazing. And she told me a little bit about this. This is the Manatee Charter School made this. It's made out of cans of Tab, which the fact that I looked at it and knew that it was Tab suggests approximately how old I must be. Great. Well, we're here with Patrick Wright, and he's actually an avid Olympic watcher. It's like an Olympic sport you're watching, right?
Yes, me and my 2 daughters and my wife have been watching like crazy, and I can't tell you how many times we've commented on how glued we are to the set this year. It's been really cool seeing the Americans, not just the Americans, but the Brits. I mean, the Brits have kind of taken over the Olympics, so that's been pretty cool too.
Right, exactly. Their home country. It's really great.
Yeah.
Andy Murray finally breaking through at Wimbledon. It was exciting.
Yeah, he finally, well, I don't know about finally, but he beat, was it Roddick?
Roger Federer, actually.
Federer for the gold, but. I mean, there's just been a lot of great moments. I thought, obviously Phelps was just amazing. The girls' gymnastics team was awesome, even though they had some tough losses. That they didn't get some of the individual stuff, but I'm a huge Misty May and Carrie Walsh fan. The girls' volleyball has just been awesome. Been watching a lot of the volleyball. Haven't watched too much of the basketball. I don't know.
What about the speed walking? Have you watched much of that?
Nope, didn't watch any of the speed walking.
Okay.
I watched the 10,000. What was it? The Brit that won that, and the American took second.
Did you watch Usain Bolt do his thing?
Yeah, I saw Bolt do his thing. That was pretty cool.
Right.
I think the American took third.
Yeah, that's correct.
That was cool.
Well, I'm wondering, Patrick, if there was any sport that you obviously you're a sports person. Is there a sport that you know out there that you think that would be cool if that was an Olympic sport?
Well, I grew up wrestling, so I would like a lot more wrestling coverage. They have no, the wrestling goes through and you see like a clip of 2 seconds of it. But No, I don't know. I would like to see more wrestling. I don't know about any other sport that's not covered. Sure. I thought the coverage actually this year was pretty good. Mm-hmm. I really liked what was the young man that did the 400? The double amputee.
Yeah, his name escapes me at the moment.
I thought that was just a really touching story. I thought the coverage that they did on that was awesome. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there was just one thing that grabbed me this year, but I think it was just the overall atmosphere this year. I thought there was a lot of sportsmanship. Mm-hmm. You saw who was the guy from Grenada that won last night, the gold in the I don't know what it was, but young man who's 19 years old, he won the gold, and he, in the prelim, he took his number off and took the double the amputee's number and grabbed it and showed the crowd, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, well, I think that's one of the big things, like you said, with the Olympic Games is about the sportsmanship, which is, again, I think a lot of maybe the professional athletes, maybe in this country and otherwise, could take a page out of their sort of sportsmanship.
Absolutely, and I think if that's one of the big themes that this year goes away with, that's a good thing.
For sure. Well, thanks for sharing your Olympic memories with us.
All right,
it was a pleasure, Patrick. Thank you, bro.
iStock.
In my never-ending quest to find Olympians to discuss things with, I actually have one right here in the hallway. This is Sven. Sven was, you were part of the 1976 Olympic team. It was the synchronized swimming, men's synchronized swimming, 1976, right, Sven?
It was the 1970 sexy is what it was.
1970 sexy, whoa, hi.
Sexy in 76.
Well, you're still wearing your sexy very well, Sven. What brings you all the way up to here in Manatee County?
I heard you were here doing interviews.
That is true. I didn't know that word got around that fast.
It does. It gets around very fast. But it has to do with you.
That's fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, Swen, we have some other people that we need to talk to, but thanks for coming by. It's really
my pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's some cheese platter over there that you might want to.
There's actually Swedish meatballs back here. That's where I'm going.
Oh, okay. Well, you enjoy those Swedish meatballs. You just never know who you're going to see here at Manatee Cancer Center. Okay, well, we're here now with Jeff, and he actually has a really special Olympic moment you want to share with us, right?
That's right. I went and taught Phelps everything he knows about swimming from the beginning. Into the pool.
Okay, so the jump.
The jump into the pool.
Wow, that's pretty cool, Jeff.
Yeah, that's right.
So, like, you trained with him as a little kid or something?
That's right. He could jump right in the water, and then once he got in the water, then he had to swim. So that was his beginning.
Sink or swim.
That's right, sink or swim.
You
got it.
And now he is the greatest Olympic champion of all time.
Oh, 27 golds or whatever.
Right. And it's all because of Jeff. Jeff, thank you for inspiring the great Michael Phelps.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, we're here with Ken Keating. Ken, Olympics 2012, what do you think?
I think it's fantastic, and I'm really watching a lot of the gymnastics and the track and field. And, I just want to say that when I think of the Olympics, I always think of back prior to the war, when the Nazis were coming to power, and there was Jesse Owens.
Yeah.
And Jesse Owens was sent over there, and of course they put him down because he was black.
Right.
And the Nazis thought they were the superior race.
Right.
And here was a black American, and he won 4 gold medals and slapped Adolf Hitler in the face, and I think that was one of the most terrific times in Olympic history.
Yeah.
And
well stated. Well stated.
And of course, you look at Michael Phelps. And, that whole thing about putting the bong to his face at the one time a few years ago.
Yeah. I mean, in this instant social media culture, that kind of thing, I guess, can be captured. But you know what, Ken, we actually met the man that taught Michael Phelps how to get in the water. He's actually in this building right now.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
I'd like to meet him.
Yeah, he's right around the bend there. He was actually here, and he showed us exactly how it was done. When you watch the video, you'll see it. It was pretty impressive, actually. Okay, Gary, I think we've just decided an event that should now be in the Olympics, and that would be paddle bowling. What do you think?
I agree, 100%.
Well, what do you think? You think we have a shot?
Better than badminton.
You think that should be out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and why do you think badminton should be out?
It's too slow.
It's too slow? Yeah. Well, but paddle ball should be in, though, huh?
Absolutely.
You said something about the largest paddle ball ever in the Guinness Book of World Records, huh? Yeah, I feel like Mel Brooks in Blazing Saddles. If you were Harvey Korman, would be fine.
Can you play badminton?
I can play badminton, actually. I cannot do paddle ball, but
Which one should be in the Olympics?
It should be badminton. Keep badminton in and lose paddleball. Have you watched the Olympics at all?
Yes.
What was your favorite moment in the Olympics?
Favorite moment?
Yes.
I was sleeping through that moment.
You were sleeping. You slept through your favorite moment, huh? Okay. Well, what do you think about those women's volleyball players?
They're amazing.
Yeah. Great athletes, huh?
Yeah, I'm a big help, right?
You're really. Yeah. Thanks for playing along, Gary. Yeah, just move it along. Anything else you need to talk about here? How about the water polo? What do you think of that?
Didn't watch any.
Okay, great. Well, so that's out too. Okay, so far we got badminton out, water polo out. How about speed walking? In or out?
In.
Speed walking in. How about table tennis?
Out.
Table tennis out, badminton out, speed walking stays in.
China has enough medals.
They have enough. Oh, so that's what this is. This is a China thing. I gotcha. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Okay.
No synchronized swimming.
No synchronized swimming. That's out.
Out.
Well, these last folks that were just in here are going to be real upset with you. They did a really nice version of some synchronized swimming.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, they really did. So, well, good luck in the 2016 Olympics.
2016. Now I'm working on it.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, it's going to be tricycle.
The tricycle. So that's a new event, tricycles. Awesome. Well,
I'm the only one practicing for it, so I'm bound to get the goal.
So you got a pretty good shot. That's great, Gary. Thanks for coming in this crazy room.
On behalf of our host tonight, Manatee Cancer Center, thank you so much for attending Chamber Business After Hours.